In the quiet town of Bookington, where the scent of freshly printed pages hung in the air, and the rustling of leaves was often mistaken for the turning of a good book, lived a mischievous creature known as the bookworm. This peculiar being had an insatiable appetite for stories of all kinds, and it had become a legend among the local bibliophiles. One fateful day, the citizens of Bookington awoke to a puzzling sight: their beloved books were disappearing. Panic set in, and whispers of the notorious bookworm echoed through the town. Desperate for a solution, a group of determined children formed the Bookworm Detective Agency. Armed with courage, curiosity, and a deep love for books, they embarked on an adventure that would take them through dusty shelves, hidden passages, and even into the heart of the magical Library of Whispers. Along the way, they would uncover secrets, forge unlikely alliances, and learn that the greatest stories were often found in the unlikeliest of places. Join us as we unravel the enchanting tale of How to Catch a Bookworm, where friendship, imagination, and the love of books collide in a whirlwind of adventure and discovery. Chapter 1: The Curious Case of the Missing Books. In the small town of Bookington, nestled between rolling hills and a babbling brook, a peculiar mystery had begun to unfold. Books, once neatly stacked in cozy libraries and cherished on well-worn shelves, were disappearing without a trace. The news spread like wildfire, and soon, the town was abuzz with worried whispers and furrowed brows. No one had seen the culprit, but they all knew who to suspect: the notorious bookworm, a legendary creature with an insatiable appetite for stories. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows over the quaint streets, a group of brave children gathered in the attic of the old Winslow house. They called themselves the Bookworm Detective Agency, and they were determined to solve the mystery. Ella, the quick-witted leader with a penchant for puzzles, addressed the group. "We have a mission, team. Our beloved books are vanishing, and it's up to us to uncover the truth. Are you with me?" Heads nodded in unison, and with that, the adventure began. They donned their detective hats, grabbed flashlights, and set out into the night, guided only by the light of the moon and their love for stories. Little did they know, this would be the first step in an epic quest to catch a bookworm. Chapter 2: The Bookworm Detective Agency. The Bookworm Detective Agency ventured forth, their footsteps muffled by the soft carpet of fallen leaves that adorned the path to the town's library. As they approached, its grand doors loomed, bearing witness to countless tales and mysteries. Tonight, it held the key to their investigation. Ella led the way, her keen eyes scanning the library's vast expanse. "All right, team, remember our training. No stone unturned, no shelf unexamined. We're looking for anything out of the ordinary." Each member dispersed, their fingers trailing along the spines of books, feeling for any hidden clues. Liam, with his knack for codes and ciphers, examined ancient tomes, hoping to find a message left behind by the elusive bookworm. Meanwhile, Sophia and Maxie scoured the children's section, where fairy tales danced in vibrant illustrations. It was said that the bookworm had a penchant for the classics, and perhaps this section held a clue to its whereabouts. Hours passed, the scent of old parchment filling the air, but the library yielded no secrets. The agency reconvened, wary but undeterred. Ella's determination remained unshaken. "We can't give up now. There's more to discover. Let's regroup and brainstorm our next move." Outside, the moon hung low, casting long shadows that seemed to dance with every breeze. The children gathered in a circle, minds whirring with possibilities. It was then that Maxie's eyes gleamed with realization. "Look here!" she exclaimed, holding up a tattered bookmark. Etched onto its surface were mysterious symbols, arranged in a pattern that hinted at a hidden message. Liam's eyes lit up, recognizing the language of codes. This could be it. As the night grew darker, the agency huddled together, decoding the message that could lead them one step closer to catching the bookworm. With every puzzle piece that fell into place, their excitement grew, for they knew that they were on the cusp of a breakthrough. Little did they know, this intricate puzzle was just the beginning of an adventure that would take them to places beyond their wildest dreams and challenge them in ways they never imagined. The bookworm was elusive, but they were determined, and with each passing moment, their bond grew stronger, fueling their resolve to unravel the mystery and restore the town's beloved stories. Chapter 3: The Stakeout at the Library. Armed with the newly decoded message, the Bookworm Detective Agency set up a stakeout at the library, determined to catch the elusive creature in the act. They concealed themselves behind bookshelves, their eyes trained on every nook and cranny. The night air was filled with anticipation, punctuated only by the occasional creak of a floorboard or the distant call of an owl. Time seemed to stretch on, but the agency remained vigilant, their determination unwavering. Suddenly, a soft rustling echoed through the library, followed by the faint scent of parchment. The children held their breath, hearts pounding in unison. There it was, the bookworm, slinking through the aisles, its lithe form a shadow among the shelves. Ella signaled to the team, and with silent precision they closed in, forming a net around the bookworm's suspected path. They moved like phantoms, their steps careful and deliberate. As the agency closed in, the bookworm paused, sensing the change in the atmosphere. Its wide eyes, filled with curiosity, met theirs. There was a moment of stillness, a silent understanding that passed between the children and the legendary creature. In that moment, something unexpected happened. The bookworm didn't flee, nor did it show any signs of malice. Instead, it seemed to communicate in a language beyond words, a shared love for the written word that transcended barriers. Sophia, her voice gentle, addressed the bookworm. "We're not here to harm you. We only want to understand why the books are disappearing." The bookworm regarded them for a moment. Then, with a graceful gesture, it led them to a hidden chamber beneath the library, a sanctuary of stories where forgotten tales resided. There, amidst towering stacks of books, the truth was revealed. The bookworm, far from a thief, was a guardian of stories, tasked with preserving the essence of every tale it devoured. It had sensed a threat to the town's stories and sought to protect them. Touched by this revelation, the agency and the bookworm formed an unexpected alliance, united by their shared love for books. Together, they would face a new challenge, one that would test their wits and their bonds, as they worked to safeguard the town's literary treasures. Little did they know, this encounter was just the beginning of a grand adventure that would take them to places beyond imagination, where the magic of stories would lead them on a journey of discovery, friendship, and the enduring power of the written word. Chapter 4: The Bait, a Delicious Story. With the newfound alliance between the Bookworm Detective Agency and their enigmatic companion, they set out to devise a plan to protect the town's stories. They knew they needed to create a diversion, something irresistible to draw attention away from the precious books. Ella, ever the strategist, suggested, "We need to find a story so captivating, so enchanting, that even the most voracious bookworm would be unable to resist." The agency delved deep into the library's archives, searching for the perfect tale. They combed through dusty volumes, exploring forgotten legends and timeless classics, until they unearthed a hidden gem, a story of adventure, magic, and the enduring triumph of good over evil. As they read the tale aloud, they could feel its magic coursing through the room, its words weaving a tapestry of wonder and imagination. This was it, the bait that would lure the bookworm away from the town's beloved books. Under the silvery light of the moon, the agency prepared their trap. They crafted an elaborate display, the chosen story at its center, surrounded by an array of glowing lanterns and whimsical decorations. It was a sight to behold, a beacon of storytelling magic. With bated breath, they retreated to their hidden vantage points, waiting for the bookworm to make its appearance. As the minutes ticked by, tension hung in the air, but they held fast, trusting in their plan. Then, in a flutter of pages and a soft rustle of wings, the bookworm emerged from the shadows, its eyes fixed on the mesmerizing display. It approached, drawn by the irresistible allure of the story that beckoned to it. As the bookworm became engrossed in the tale, the agency watched in awe, realizing the true power of stories to connect beings across realms. They witnessed the magic of words, transcending barriers and forging bonds of understanding. In that enchanted moment, the agency knew that they were part of something greater, a tale woven into the fabric of a town's history, bound by the enduring love for books. And as the bookworm savored the story, they understood that the magic of storytelling would forever be their greatest ally. As the night waned and the first light of dawn painted the sky, the agency and the bookworm shared a silent pact, bound by their shared mission to protect the town's stories. Together, they would face whatever challenges lay ahead, knowing that the power of words would guide their path. Chapter 5. The Sneaky Snare of the Book Nook. With the bookworm enraptured by the captivating tale, the agency seized the opportunity to put their plan into action. They worked swiftly, setting up a hidden nook within the library, a sanctuary where cherished books could be safeguarded. The nook was nestled behind a false panel, accessible only to those who knew its secret. Within its confines, the shelves were lined with the most treasured volumes, each protected by enchantments woven by the bookworm itself. As dawn broke, casting golden rays through the library's windows, the agency surveyed their handiwork. The book nook was a testament to their ingenuity and their unwavering dedication to preserving the town's stories. Ella turned to her companions, a glint of determination in her eyes. "This is our legacy, a haven for stories to thrive. We must ensure that it remains a secret, known only to those who truly understand its significance." Over the following days, the agency set about spreading the word of the book nook discreetly, sharing the location only with the most trusted guardians of literature. The town's bibliophiles, recognizing the importance of this hidden sanctuary, pledged to keep its existence a closely guarded secret. As weeks passed, the book nook became a whispered legend among the townsfolk, a place of wonder, where cherished stories found refuge from the voracious appetite of the bookworm. Word of the agency's triumph spread beyond Bookington, reaching the ears of book lovers far and wide. The Bookworm Detective Agency became renowned for their bravery and ingenuity, their story echoing through the annals of literary history. And so, the agency and their enigmatic companion continued their mission, safeguarding stories and nurturing the enduring magic of books. They understood that while the bookworm was a guardian in its own right, they were the stewards of a legacy that would inspire generations to come. In the heart of Bookington, the book nook remained a beacon of hope, a testament to the boundless power of stories to connect, inspire, and endure. And as the seasons turned and the years passed, the legacy of the Bookworm Detective Agency lived on, etched into the very soul of the town and woven into the fabric of every tale ever told. Chapter 6. The Great Escape. Almost. As the years went by, the alliance between the Bookworm Detective Agency and the bookworm itself grew stronger. Together, they faced countless challenges, from safeguarding ancient scrolls to unraveling cryptic riddles hidden within the pages of dusty tomes. One day, a new threat emerged, a cunning interloper known as the story thief, notorious for stealing the most cherished tales from libraries across the land. The agency knew they had to act swiftly to protect their beloved book nook. With the bookworm as their guide, they embarked on a quest to outsmart the story thief. They delved into the depths of forgotten archives, seeking clues that would lead them to the interloper's lair. Their journey took them through enchanted forests, across mist-shrouded mountains, and into hidden caverns, where the echoes of ancient stories reverberated. Along the way, they encountered mythical creatures and forged alliances with fellow guardians of literature. Finally, their quest led them to a remote fortress, where the story thief hoarded the stolen tales. The agency and the bookworm prepared for a daring rescue mission, knowing that the fate of countless stories hung in the balance. Under the cover of night, they infiltrated the fortress, their hearts pounding with anticipation. They moved in perfect synchrony, their years of collaboration honed to a fine art. With each step, they drew closer to the heart of the lair, where the stolen stories lay imprisoned. Just as they reached the inner sanctum, a sudden creak echoed through the chamber, betraying their presence. The story thief, a shadowy figure draped in dark robes, turned to face them, eyes gleaming with malevolent intent. A tense standoff ensued, the agency and the bookworm squaring off against the story thief. The fate of the stolen stories hung in the balance, a silent plea for their liberation. In a swift and daring move, Ella stepped forward, her voice steady and resolute. The stories you've stolen belong to the world. They deserve to be cherished and shared. Release them, and you may yet find redemption. The story thief hesitated, torn between greed and the possibility of a different path. In that fragile moment, the power of stories, of the connections they forged, hung in the balance. Little did they know, this confrontation would be the catalyst for a transformation that would reshape the destiny of all who dwelled within the realm of stories. The agency, the bookworm, and even the story thief stood at the precipice of a new chapter, their choices echoing through the tapestry of time, forever bound by the enduring magic of literature. Chapter 7: The Bookworm's Secret Hideout. In that crucial moment, as the fate of the stolen stories teetered on the edge of a decision, something unexpected happened. The story thief, their face hidden in shadows, slowly lowered their arms. The air grew still, tension giving way to an uncertain calm. With a voice laden with remorse, the story thief spoke. I never intended for it to come to this. The stories. They called out to me, their voices so desperate to be heard. But in my greed, I lost sight of their true purpose. The agency and the bookworm exchanged wary glances, sensing a profound shift in the room. Ella, her heart open to the possibility of redemption, approached the story thief. It's never too late to make amends. Let us help you find a way to return these stories to their rightful homes. Touched by Ella's compassion, the story thief revealed their true identity, an individual once consumed by a hunger for stories, but now burdened by regret. Together, they forged an unexpected alliance, united by a shared commitment to the power of storytelling. With newfound purpose, they set out to create a haven for lost and forgotten stories. A sanctuary where tales of all kinds could find solace and meaning. Hidden away in the heart of the forest, they established the bookworm's secret hideout, a refuge for stories seeking a second chance. Within its walls, the stolen tales were lovingly restored, their pages brought back to life with a touch of magic. The agency, the bookworm, and the reformed story thief worked tirelessly, each page turned becoming a gesture of redemption. Word of the bookworm's secret hideout spread far and wide, drawing storytellers and wanderers from distant lands. The sanctuary became a beacon of hope for tales that had lost their way, a testament to the enduring belief in the transformative power of words. As the years passed, the bookworm's secret hideout flourished, its shelves lined with stories of resilience, redemption, and the unbreakable bonds forged through the shared love of literature. It stood as a living testament to the agency's unwavering belief in the potential for positive change, even in the most unexpected of circumstances. And so, the agency, the bookworm, and the reformed story thief continued their mission, guided by the belief that every story, no matter how tarnished or forgotten, had the power to inspire, heal, and ultimately find its way home. In the heart of the bookworm's secret hideout, the legacy of their shared journey lived on, a beacon of light in a world hungering for stories of hope and redemption. Chapter 8: The Alphabet Trail. The agency's reputation spread like wildfire, and soon they received a new challenge: the Alphabet Trail, a legendary path said to hold the key to unlocking the greatest story ever told. It was said that the trail wound through enchanted forests, across treacherous mountains, and over cascading waterfalls. Ella, Sophia, Liam, Maxie, and their newfound ally, the reformed story thief, embraced the opportunity. They knew that the Alphabet Trail held the potential to uncover a tale of unprecedented power, one that could shape the destiny of worlds. Armed with maps, riddles, and the collective wisdom of their experiences, the agency set out on this monumental quest. The journey was perilous, fraught with trials that tested their resolve and unity. Through moonlit nights and sun-drenched days, they pressed forward, guided by the promise of the ultimate story. Along the way, they encountered mystical creatures, ancient guardians, and trials of wit and courage. Each step brought them closer to the heart of the Alphabet Trail. As they neared their destination, the agency felt a palpable shift in the air, a hum of anticipation, as if the very fabric of reality held its breath. They stood at the threshold of a revelation that promised to change the course of storytelling history. Finally, they arrived at the trail's end, where an ancient tome lay nestled within a stone pedestal. Its pages glowed with an ethereal light, emanating a warmth that seemed to reach into the very souls of the seekers. With trembling hands, Ella opened the book, its pages revealing a tale that transcended time and space. It was a story of beginnings and endings, of love and loss, of the eternal dance between light and darkness. As they read, the agency and their companions felt a profound sense of connection to each other, to the world, and to the boundless potential of storytelling. They understood that the Alphabet Trail had led them not just to a story, but to a revelation of the infinite possibilities that lay within every tale ever told. With newfound purpose, they pledged to share this knowledge, to inspire storytellers, and to ignite the imagination of generations to come. The Alphabet Trail had not only unlocked a powerful tale, but it had revealed the agency's true destiny to be the stewards of stories, the guardians of imagination, and the champions of the enduring magic that bound them all. And so, they returned to the bookworm's secret hideout, their hearts brimming with gratitude for the extraordinary journey they had undertaken. They knew that their legacy would be written not only in the stories they preserved, but in the hearts and minds of those who dared to dream, to imagine, and to believe in the limitless power of storytelling. Chapter 9: The Page-Turning Chase. Inspired by their epic quest on the Alphabet Trail, the agency found themselves drawn into a new adventure. This time in pursuit of an elusive relic known as the Page-Turner's Compass. Legend spoke of its ability to unlock the hidden potential within stories, granting them the power to shape reality itself. With a sense of purpose burning within them, the agency set off on their next great expedition. Their path led them through uncharted territories, where ancient forests whispered secrets and forgotten ruins held untold mysteries. As they journeyed deeper into the heart of the unknown, they encountered challenges that tested not only their resolve, but the very essence of their beliefs. They faced trials of courage, wisdom, and compassion, learning that the true power of storytelling lay not just in the tales themselves, but in the hearts of those who told them. The compass remained an elusive prize, its location hidden within a riddle that spoke of constellations and ancient symbols. The agency pored over maps and consulted with wise sages, determined to decipher the cryptic message. One fateful night, beneath a sky ablaze with stars, Liam's eyes widened with realization. He held aloft a worn parchment, the constellations aligning with the ancient symbols. The page-turner's compass was not far now. With renewed determination, they followed the clues, their footsteps echoing through forgotten halls and echoing chambers. At last, they arrived at a hidden sanctuary, where the compass rested upon a pedestal of shimmering crystal. As Ella reached out to grasp it, a surge of energy coursed through her veins, filling her with a profound sense of purpose. The compass was more than a relic, it was a key to unlocking the potential within every story, a beacon of hope for storytellers everywhere. With the page-turner's compass in hand, the agency knew that their journey had only just begun. They returned to the bookworm's secret hideout, their hearts brimming with excitement for the adventures that lay ahead. Armed with the compass's power, they set forth to inspire storytellers, to ignite imaginations, and to remind the world of the limitless magic that dwelled within the written word. And as they embarked on this new chapter of their legacy, they understood that the true power of stories was not just in the telling, but in the hearts and minds of those who listened, who believed, and who dared to dream beyond the confines of reality. Chapter 10: The Plot Twist. With the page-turner's compass in their possession, the agency's mission took an unexpected turn. They discovered an ancient prophecy that spoke of a looming threat to the very fabric of storytelling itself, a force known as the narrative void, capable of erasing stories from existence. The agency understood the gravity of their new quest. They embarked on a race against time to uncover the secrets needed to thwart this impending catastrophe. Their journey led them to forgotten libraries, mystical sages, and hidden realms, where the boundaries between reality and fiction blurred. Along the way, they encountered allies and adversaries, each with their own connection to the narrative void. They learned that the balance of storytelling was delicate, and that every word, every choice, held the power to shape the fate of entire worlds. As they delved deeper into the mysteries surrounding the narrative void, they discovered that its origins were entwined with an ancient tale, one that had been lost to time, its existence known only to a select few. In their pursuit, the agency unraveled forgotten prophecies, deciphered cryptic manuscripts, and pieced together fragments of a story that spanned epochs. They realized that the key to stopping the narrative void lay hidden within the very heart of this ancient tale. Their path led them to the heart of an enchanted forest, where the final chapter of this ancient story was said to reside. With the page-turner's compass guiding their way, they entered a realm where reality merged with the boundless realms of imagination. In the heart of the forest, they discovered an ancient tree, its roots delving deep into the earth, its branches reaching for the heavens. Carved into the tree's bark were symbols that mirrored those on the compass. It was a revelation, the culmination of their journey. As they touched the compass to the tree, a surge of energy pulsed through the forest, carrying with it the power to rewrite the very essence of the ancient tale. They understood that this moment was not just a turning point in their own story, but a plot twist that would echo through the annals of storytelling history. With hearts brimming with hope, the agency returned to the bookworm's secret hideout, carrying with them the knowledge and power needed to face the impending threat of the narrative void. They knew that their journey was far from over, but they faced the future with a newfound determination, armed with the belief that the magic of storytelling could overcome even the greatest of challenges. Chapter 11. The Grand Finale, The Great Book Exchange. Empowered by their newfound knowledge and the page-turner's compass, the agency set out to rally storytellers from far and wide. They knew that the impending threat of the narrative void could only be countered through a collective effort, a united front of storytellers determined to preserve the tapestry of tales. They organized the Great Book Exchange, an unprecedented gathering of storytellers, sages, and guardians of literature. It took place in the heart of Bookington, where the air hummed with excitement and the scent of ink and parchment permeated the street. Storytellers from distant lands arrived, each carrying with them a tale that held special meaning. Some brought stories of courage and resilience, while others shared tales of love and adventure. Each narrative was a testament to the power of storytelling to shape hearts and minds. As the exchange began, a sense of camaraderie filled the air. Storytellers mingled, sharing their experiences and insights, forging connections that transcended borders and languages. It was a celebration of the diverse voices that wove the rich tapestry of human imagination. At the heart of the gathering, the agency and the bookworms stood, their presence a symbol of unity and purpose. They spoke of the impending threat, of the narrative void that loomed on the horizon, and of the collective strength that could overcome it. Inspired by their words, storytellers pledged to stand together, to weave stories that defied the erasing touch of the narrative void. They understood that their tales held the power to shape reality, to inspire change, and to create a legacy that would endure through the ages. And so, the Great Book Exchange became a turning point in the agency's journey. It marked the beginning of a global movement, a network of storytellers united by a common cause. They embarked on a mission to share stories, to inspire, and to remind the world of the boundless magic that dwelled within every word. As the exchange concluded, the agency looked out at the sea of storytellers, their hearts filled with hope and determination. They knew that the battle against the narrative void would not be easy, but they faced the future with unwavering resolve. The legacy of the agency, the bookworm, and the united storytellers would be etched into the annals of history, a testament to the enduring power of storytelling to shape hearts, minds, and the very fabric of reality. And with the page-turner's compass as their guide, they knew that they held the key to a future where stories would continue to illuminate the world, even in the face of the darkest challenges. Chapter 12. The Bookworm's Promise. With the momentum of the Great Book Exchange behind them, the agency and their newfound alliance of storytellers set out to face the impending threat of the narrative void. They understood that time was of the essence, and every tale woven held the potential to be a beacon of resistance against the encroaching darkness. They gathered in the heart of Bookington, the town that had become the epicenter of this global movement. The air was charged with a palpable energy, a fusion of determination and hope that seemed to ripple through the streets. The agency, the bookworm, and the united storytellers knew that the battle ahead would be arduous. They understood that the narrative void was a force that sought to unravel the very essence of storytelling, to erase the tales that had shaped cultures, inspired revolutions, and kindled the flames of imagination. Armed with the page-turner's compass, they devised a plan. They would embark on a journey into the heart of the narrative void, guided by the belief that the power of storytelling could overcome even the most formidable of adversaries. As they stood on the threshold of this perilous quest, the bookworm spoke, its voice resonating with a wisdom that transcended time. We carry with us the collective legacy of storytellers who have shaped the world. Together, we will stand against the narrative void. For our stories are the threads that bind us all. With those words, they stepped into the swirling vortex of the narrative void, a realm where reality shifted and stories danced like ephemeral wisps of light. They moved forward, guided by the compass, each step a testament to their unwavering commitment to the power of storytelling. Within the heart of the narrative void, they encountered challenges that defied logic and tested their resolve. They faced moments of doubt and uncertainty, but they held fast to their belief in the transformative potential of stories. As they delved deeper into the void, they discovered fragments of forgotten tales, echoes of narratives that had been on the brink of erasure. With each tale they rescued, they felt the narrative void weaken, its hold on the fabric of reality slowly waning. In the final moments of their quest, as they stood at the precipice of triumph, they understood that their legacy would be etched into the very essence of storytelling itself. They had faced the greatest of challenges and emerged victorious, a testament to the enduring power of the written word. And as they emerged from the narrative void, they carried with them not only the stories they had rescued, but a promise to continue weaving tales that would inspire, ignite imagination, and shape the course of history. The agency, the bookworm, and the United Storytellers knew that their journey was far from over. But they faced the future with hearts filled with hope, armed with the unwavering belief that storytelling would forever be a beacon of light in a world hungering for stories of resilience, redemption, and the boundless potential of the human spirit. Chapter 13: The Everlasting Tapestry. With the narrative void vanquished and the legacy of the agency, the bookworm, and the United Storytellers firmly established, a new era of storytelling dawned. The world was forever changed, and the power of stories resonated through every corner of existence. The agency returned to Bookington as heroes, their names etched into the annals of history alongside the most revered storytellers of old. The town, once a quiet haven for book lovers, had transformed into a bustling hub of creativity and imagination, a testament to the enduring magic of storytelling. The bookworm, having played a pivotal role in the agency's journey, found a new purpose as the guardian of the book nook and the bookworm's secret hideout. It watched over the cherished tales, ensuring that they would continue to inspire generations to come. The United Storytellers, inspired by the agency's triumph, embarked on their own quests, crafting tales that defied conventions and pushed the boundaries of imagination. They understood that their stories held the power to shape the world, to touch hearts, and to forge connections that transcended time and space. As the years passed, the agency continued their mission, traveling to distant lands, uncovering forgotten legends, and inspiring storytellers everywhere they went. Their legacy became a guiding light for future generations, a reminder that no challenge was insurmountable when faced with the unwavering belief in the power of storytelling. The page-turner's compass, now a symbol of hope and inspiration, was enshrined in the heart of Bookington, a reminder of the agency's extraordinary journey and the potential that lay within every story. And so, the tapestry of storytelling continued to unfold, its threads woven by countless voices, each contributing to the rich and ever-evolving narrative of humanity. The agency, the bookworm, and the United Storytellers knew that their legacy would endure, etched into the very fabric of the stories that would be told for generations to come. In the end, they understood that the true magic of storytelling was not just in the tales themselves, but in the hearts of those who told them. And as they looked out at the world they had helped shape, they knew that the legacy of the agency and their extraordinary journey would forever be a testament to the boundless potential of the human imagination. Chapter 14: passing the torch. As the agency grew older, their hearts filled with a sense of fulfillment, knowing that they had played a part in shaping the course of storytelling history. It was time to pass the torch, to inspire a new generation of storytellers to carry on the legacy. They gathered in the bookworm's secret hideout, surrounded by shelves filled with tales that had been rescued and preserved. The air was thick with a sense of nostalgia and the weight of their shared journey. Ella, now a wise elder, addressed the gathering. Our journey began with a simple love for stories, and it led us to places beyond imagination. Now, it's your turn to carry on this legacy, to let your voices be heard and your tales be woven into the ever-expanding tapestry of storytelling. Sophia, Liam, and Maxie, now accomplished storytellers in their own right, stood beside Ella, their faces etched with pride and gratitude for the extraordinary journey they had undertaken together. The new generation of storytellers listened with rapt attention, their eyes wide with awe and anticipation. They understood the weight of the legacy they were inheriting and the responsibility that came with it. The agency shared their experiences, imparting the wisdom they had gained through years of adventure and discovery. They spoke of the power of collaboration, of the importance of listening to the stories that whispered in the wind, and of the enduring magic that dwelled within every word. With the page-turner's compass as a symbol of their shared mission, the agency passed it on to the next generation, a gesture of trust and a symbol of the boundless potential that lay within them. As the new storytellers set forth on their own quests, guided by the agency's teachings and the legacy they had inherited, the bookworm watched over them from its sanctuary in the book nook. It knew that the future of storytelling was in capable hands, that the magic of tales would continue to inspire and shape the world. And so the agency's story came full circle, from humble beginnings to a legacy that would endure through the ages. They knew that their journey was just one chapter in the ever-evolving narrative of humanity, and they took solace in knowing that the power of storytelling would forever be a guiding light in a world hungry for stories of hope, resilience, and the boundless potential of the human spirit. Chapter 15, a timeless epilogue. As the years passed, the legacy of the agency, the bookworm, and the United Storytellers continued to thrive. Their stories became woven into the very fabric of history, passed down through generations as a source of inspiration and wonder. The Bookington of old had transformed into a beacon of creativity and imagination, known far and wide as a sanctuary for storytellers. Its streets bustled with artists, writers, and dreamers, drawn by the town's rich heritage and the promise of discovering their own stories. The book nook and the bookworm's secret hideout remained revered treasures, safeguarding tales that had weathered the sands of time. They stood as a testament to the enduring power of storytelling, a reminder that every word had the potential to shape the world. The agency's original members, now revered as legends, watched over the town from their own place in the annals of history. Their journey had left an indelible mark on the world of storytelling, a legacy that would endure for eternity. The page-turner's compass, enshrined in the heart of Bookington, continued to serve as a symbol of hope and a reminder of the agency's extraordinary journey. It drew storytellers from every corner of the globe, each seeking to be inspired and to contribute their own unique thread to the tapestry of tales. And so, the story continued. An ever-evolving narrative that spanned generations and transcended borders. The magic of storytelling lived on, carried forward by those who dared to dream, to imagine, and to believe in the boundless potential of the human imagination. In the end, the legacy of the agency, the bookworm, and the United Storytellers was not just a story, it was an epic that echoed through time, a testament to the enduring power of storytelling to shape hearts, minds, and the very essence of humanity. And as the sun set over the town of Bookington, casting a golden glow over its cobblestone streets. The legacy lived on, a timeless tale that would be told for generations to come. A reminder that in every word, in every story, there lay the power to inspire, to connect, and to shape the world. Epilogue, the endless chapter. In the heart of Bookington, where the echoes of stories danced in the air, a new chapter began. The torch of storytelling had been passed down through the ages, each generation adding its own vibrant hues to the ever-expanding canvas of human imagination. The legacy of the agency, the bookworm, and the United Storytellers continued to flourish, woven into the very DNA of Bookington. It was a town where creativity knew no bounds, where every street corner seemed to whisper tales of magic, adventure, and the triumph of the human spirit. The Book Nook and the Bookworm's secret hideout remained the cherished guardians of stories, their shelves adorned with volumes that had witnessed centuries pass. They were not just repositories of tales, but living testaments to the enduring power of the written word. The page-turner's compass, though weathered by time, retained its luster as a beacon of inspiration. It stood as a reminder that the journey of storytelling was a never-ending odyssey, a voyage that transcended the boundaries of time and space. New generations of storytellers, inspired by the legacy they had inherited, embarked on their own quests, discovering hidden realms, forging alliances with mythical creatures, and breathing life into worlds yet uncharted. And so, the story continued, a seamless tapestry woven from the threads of countless voices, each adding a unique melody to the eternal symphony of storytelling. The agency's journey, once a solitary quest, had become a chorus of voices that echoed through the ages. As the years turned into decades, and the decades into centuries, the legacy lived on. It was a reminder that in the act of storytelling, there existed a power beyond measure, a power to inspire, to heal, to ignite the flames of imagination, and to unite the hearts of humanity. And as long as there were storytellers, as long as there were dreamers who dared to imagine, the legacy of the agency, the bookworm, and the United Storytellers would endure, a beacon of light in a world hungry for stories of hope, courage, and the boundless potential of the human spirit. For in every tale ever told, in every word ever written, there was a promise that the magic of storytelling would forever be a guiding star, illuminating the path for generations to come. And so, the endless chapter of storytelling continued, a testament to the timeless, enduring power of the written word.